Hello financial investors and welcome to the channel. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the M1 Finance Roth IRA, and we are going to be doing our stock Monday buys here on the 5th of October 2020. We're going to quickly take a look at stock futures and how it is going to be opening up on Monday. Then we'll take a look at some of the news that's being highlighted. Then we're going to be jumping over into the M1 Finance platform, taking a look at the Roth IRA, what stocks were up or down for this past week, what is the overall performance of the portfolio, and then take a look at the activity for the past 2 weeks. I didn't make a Monday's video the prior week. I was pretty busy the past week, so we are going to be investing a little over $100 here for this week, and it's a really good opportunity as we have had quite a few red weeks, and it looks like we are starting to bounce. So here, when I was taking a look at my weekly recap for this past week, it does look like we're possibly going into some green after we've lost about 6% to the S&P. So with that said, if you are brand new to my channel, have not yet subscribed, go down below, hit the red button to subscribe to the channel, make it gray, then hit the bell to be notified every time we release a brand new video, and of course give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful, entertaining, or just fun. So with that said, let's jump into the future. So right now, Trump has been diagnosed, and with the illness that's kind of going on out there, he's been scheduled for the hospital, and he is expected to leave here sometime this week from the news that I've been seeing. Now, stock futures are positive. I believe this is just because we've had so many negative weeks. I think out of the past 5 weeks or so, we've had all negative, but just last week. So last week was our first pretty positive week that we've had in a while, and I think this is just showing some signs of a bounce or some signs of recovery. And as we go into election within the next month, that's going to be another exciting time. I don't know if we'll have a lot of green here in October, but I think it's a really good time to invest either way, especially if you're just dollar cost averaging into the market. Now, jumping over into the M1 Finance account, we currently have a cash balance of $127.22. And our current return overall since we've had this account active is about 20.04%. And that's not too bad, it's not too great. You know, overall, if we're comparing ourselves to the S&P 500 over the past 2 years, you know, it's actually pretty decent. I'm not sure if we jump over here, and they don't have a 2-year. This only has a 3-year, but this was built back in, looks like January 8th of 2018. Where was that at? 2018, right here. So this does have a little bit of a upwards trend right here. That could be maybe 10% that I am missing. I started investing here at the top of 2018, and since this top point, you know, my portfolio here started on the 8th of January, so it was right around that top point here in January of 2018, and then it crashed pretty hard. And it crashed even harder towards the end of 2018, and then we've had all this time to sort of make up our portfolio and get back up by 20%. So we're still missing out that little bit there that the S&P had ahead of us. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the portfolio, and it definitely has been generating dividends within it. Our best performers have been Apple, up 191%, followed up behind by Lowe's, ABM Industries. Our worst performers are Simon Property Group, Tanger Factory Outlet, and Chevron. So we have some retail REITs, we have oil, and we have some more retail related companies. So a lot of retail and oil down towards the bottom of our portfolio. Now, if we are just taking a look at the past 1 week performance, we are up roughly 2.44%. And if we measure that against the S&P 500 with a gain of 1.52, the Dow Jones of a gain of 1.87, and the Nasdaq of a gain of 1.48%, seems that we are doing pretty well for this past week. And that comes from some of our biggest losers. So some of our biggest losers are Tanger Factory Outlet and Simon Property Group, and because of these two businesses, they are up, you know, that's 10% right there, $52, and $26 there, or 7.27% there. Realty income. It really looks like a lot of the REITs did really well this past week. We see WP Carey, Realty Income, Simon Property Group, and Tanger Factory Outlet. These are all real estate investment trusts, and they are all doing really well. And there's Digital Realty Trust and Essex Property Trust. So a lot of the REITs up in the upper portion, which helped this portfolio exceed the normal indexes. Now, as far as the activity, let's look at the worst performers this week. So our worst performers this week, we only had a few. We had Lancaster, Las Vegas Sands, and Lockheed Martin. Those are our three worst performers. Avi has dropped like a truck, going now down into the 80s. I believe I did sell a good chunk of it off around $96, $97, and I just haven't bought back in. It may be time to look at this stock as a buying opportunity, but we will definitely not in this portfolio. That's in another portfolio. So let's jump over into the activity and take a look at our activity for these past weeks. So if we go back 2 weeks, that would put us at the 28th of September. So we made a deposit of $50.23. And then we had Digital Realty Trust pay out $4.14. Lancaster, 79 cents. Waco Group, $5.33. CTBI, 93 cents. Genuine Parts, $2.70. UGI Corporation, $3.23. And Kimberly-Clark, $4.65. So if we take the 50.23 times that by 2, that is $100.46. Now our current balance is $127. So I'm just going to take our current balance and subtract the current balance of what we actually deposited ourselves. So, over the past 2 weeks, we've made $26.76 in that 2-week period. And that's pretty good. When we started off this portfolio about 2 years ago, on a monthly basis, we were making about, I believe it was maybe $26, $30, something like that. Now, this portfolio generates, I believe, close to $80 to $90 every month. So it's definitely up there. Yeah, that's over, almost a 3-year period now here in January. It'll be 3 years old. So that is the activity for this past week. Now, as far as what stocks we're planning to buy this week, that is where I jump into the Seeking Alpha platform. This has been really helpful. I am not a pro. This is just, you sign up for a free account here. You're able to go into your portfolio, add your portfolios in here. And by doing this, you have access to look at the dividends. See, I'm not a professional. This just goes into the dividends. And here I can sort by when my portfolio goes into X dividend date. So today is the 5th of October. So I really want to focus on not on JP Morgan because that, today is already the 5th, which means it's already too late. It's the X dividend is today. So as of today, let's go back over here. Actually, this should show me here JPM. JPM should be down here. It's down 11.9%, but based on the quarterly payout, I should make roughly $4.50 on this next upcoming payout. But I'm not interested in JPM at the moment. I'm interested in these other ones. So we have Simon Property Group, AT&T, which these ones go ex-dividend this week on the 8th. So this week goes from the 5th to the 9th. So I could actually buy Simon Property Group, and this one has a what's its current, the yield trailing 12 months. Okay, so SPG currently does offer a 9.97, but it is one of the worst performers in the portfolio, so it's highly risky at this moment. I'm not trying to take on risk, especially that's a retail, that's a mall real estate investment trust. So I'm going to be avoiding that one. AT&T is always a pretty solid buy below $30, and it is currently trading at, I don't see the price here on this, but if I jump over here and click on AT&T, I can see that AT&T is currently trading at $28.68, which I believe that's a fairly good price for AT&T, and that would offer me a 7.25% yield. But AT&T is on my list of stocks that I'm not really adding more capital to. It's above $900 of cost basis, so I'm not too interested in investing more into AT&T. Maybe I'd put $30 or so into it. So let's keep going. Then we have Avi. Avi is also down in the portfolio. We can see here. It was one of our best performers, and it is now negative by 1.17%. So it actually could be a good opportunity to buy some more Avi. It's negative in the portfolio, so we'd be lowering our unit cost, increasing our yield on cost, and currently it offers a 5.48 starting yield. Let's keep going. We have Lowe's, but Lowe's is one of our better performers. Pfizer, that doesn't go ex-dividend until November. So we really only have a few options. We have AT&T, Avi, and Pfizer. I think those are the only three that are negative at this moment, because Lowe's is at the top, Main Street, Lockheed, and Walmart. So let's look at where Lockheed, I think they're up towards the top. So there's Walmart, it's up by 42%. Main Street Capital is up by 21%. And Lockheed Martin is up by 19.8%. So all three of those companies are up by quite a bit. So we're left with Pfizer, and I did see Pfizer down in the negative down here. I thought I did. Right there. Okay, so it's fractionally positive by 0.16. It does have $880 invested in it. So maybe I'll spread this around a little bit. So really my only options were these three right here. So what I could do is I could target three stocks in this video. I could put, we'll say $31 into AT&T. So let's go back to AT&T. We'll do that. And we'll put $31 into AT&T and continue. This will get us our cost basis up to $1,000. Next, we'll go back into our portfolio. Then we'll target Avi and Pfizer. So let's go ahead and break up the remaining balance there. So we have roughly $100 left. So let's look for Avi and buy sell. And let's go ahead. We have $96.22. So that is what, $43.11. $43.11. $48.11. Well, I was off by a little bit. So 48.11, continue and confirm. And then our third and final company that we are buying this week is Pfizer. Now this is showing a return of 11.78%, but most of this is just from the dividends that I've received over the past years. Really, in reality, we are only up market gain by 1.42%. So this will show here a gain of 1.42%, which is a total return of 0.16%. So it's a little bit different. And that's why I'm not really averaging down on this one. I'm actually kind of averaging up. But I believe Pfizer is still a really great company, and I don't mind putting a little bit more money into it, especially when I'm kind of balancing these buys. There's no specific best option at this moment. So that is what we're going to be doing in this video. So those are our pending buys. Let's go back to our portfolio. Go down to our buys. So here we can view the detail. We have three pending buys. We have $31 into AT&T, $48 in Avi, and another $48 into Pfizer. That leaves us with a total investment of $127.22, which is exactly how much cash we have in the balance. So that is going to be it for today's video. Let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think of Monday? Do you think it's going to be pretty positive? Do you think it's going to be pretty flat? You know, already I see the market moving slightly higher by a few points. I think it moved up like 6 points there. So I do believe Monday will be pretty positive, but we, expect the unexpected, especially when we ended in the red on Friday. NASDAQ by 2.22%. Let's see how our portfolio did on Friday. So our portfolio moved up by 0.44% on Friday, when the rest of the market was pretty negative. We moved up, and that was because of some utilities, some REITs, and a bank. So that is going to be it for today's video. Again, if you guys haven't checked out my channel and subscribe, I talk about the stock market, dividends, and real estate every once in a while. I am going through my own home purchase, so I'm not really buying any investment properties, but in the future, maybe I'll do a house tour of my upcoming home, which will be built around February, March of 2021. So that is going to be it for today's video. Go down below, hit the red button to subscribe, hit the bell to be notified every time we release a brand new video, and of course, give this video a thumbs up, make it blue, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.